Here is a step-by-step process on how to build a paver patio. You see me here marking out the sprinklers and then measuring 1.5 feet off of the wall, off the foundation, and then 1.5 feet off of each fence line. That's going to give me the perfect benchmarks to dig out. And here you see me digging out the sod by hand. And if I were to do this again, I'd probably do it with a machine because this was a lot more difficult than I was anticipating. It does help if you break the sod up if you cut it into small sections and then pull up the sections. And my soil is clay, so if you have a better soil, it's probably easier to dig in your area. But we're gonna be digging 8 to 10 inches down. Here you see down to my grade. And now we're just gonna be compacting that grade with this plate compactor before we put down our geotextile fabric, so that way our 3/4 clean does not mix with the clay that's underneath. Here's that geotextile fabric. You want to overlap it so that now the soil gets in between. And here I am setting up my string line, setting up my grade heights. Here's the first load going in. And if you're shoveling gravel, I recommend using a pointed shovel because the broad shovel is just going to get stuck. And here I am. We have about 6 inches of gravel. We're putting 1 inch of 3/8 clean chipstone, and it's going to be limestone on top. I use that conduit to make sure I get a perfect 1 inch all around. Here I am setting up my string lines, following those string lines with that border. I ended up doing the entire border first just so that I can see if I'm going to need any cuts. And luckily I didn't need any cuts, just on the ends on that left side. And the wet look is the best look.